Hi, I'm Wendy Durand. 10 years ago, the world was introduced to Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, and we took the real estate industry by storm. Over the last decade, we've grown to be one of the most successful and largest real estate networks globally. And as time has gone by, so have consumers' expectations and the media channels that we deliver our marketing and advertising through. With this adjustment to the digital first environment, we started looking at our brand logo and the assets we deliver to the consumer. But first, we wanted to work with a company that really understood the real estate landscape and where we could focus as we re envisioned our brand. We engaged with 1000 Watt on this incredible journey. So, our next step was to reach out to the network. We sent out surveys to everybody to really gather feedback so we could really take this journey on the refresh together. And what we did when we started receiving all of the feedback, we created a muse. And a muse isn't a real person, but it's definitely got an emotion attached to it. So you could think of it as being a person, but it isn't really stuck in time. It evolves. It's a marketing and advertising tool, and it represents everyone. So that was our story to start building that foundation. It's how we are described by others. So we're invaluable, we're warm, we're connected, we're inspiring. So that's how they see the brand. How are you memorable in people's minds? You're the knowledge that they rely on for their real estate journey. You're always there for them, and you're one step ahead. When they have a question, you have the answer, and you're just really that guide for them through their real estate journey. But you're also memorable in their hearts. You remember special things, you remember birthdays, you remember anniversaries, and that is what makes you a forever agent because you are in people's hearts. So next, we looked at the fashion industry. We looked at logos, we looked at different brand logos. And what was interesting, and again, shifting from that print to digital, how all of the historic fashion houses had really simplified their logos because, again, they need readability, they want recognition. They balanced form with function, and they developed a logo system that feels at home anywhere in the world through any media channels. And then we also looked at our everyday brands. So you see Microsoft, how they have simplified their messaging. DuPont, even Uber changed their font for it to be more readable, and Visa, Dunkin' Donuts, and Discovery. So through all of this feedback from you, and then looking at the landscape and thinking about consumers' expectations, because you really have to look at a brand every 10 years to see if you need a refresh to be better aligned with the consumer. So then we created our logo. So are you ready? Here it is. It's bold, it's contemporary, it's readable. And what does Cabernet represent? Cabernet is a combination of cool, calming tones of blue and warm, energetic tones of red. It's bold, unique, and a color that represents creativity and imagination. And when we put the refresh logo next to our existing logo, you can see that we've kept the equity that we've built over the last 10 years to make sure that we don't lose any recognition that we've built. So as we built out the logo, again, the Cabernet, the white, and the black is just beautiful in a digital environment, and that readability. And then we took that to the company logos too. And again, here, just readability in any media that you push the logo out through. You'll notice that we actually removed the quality seal from the logo because having the quality seal with the logo actually made it even harder to read in a digital first environment. But we did hear that you love the quality seal. So we didn't get rid of the quality seal, we kept it, but now it is a graphic element. So we took the circle away, we made the BHHS bolder, and again, it's just more contemporary, readability, and also it complements our refresh logo. And then one step on from that, we looked at fonts. So, fonts again, through a digital landscape, it's got to have readability. So we went to Google, and Google Fonts, there's so many availabilities now for you to just download fonts for free. And we found two great fonts that you'll start seeing in the materials that we deliver from the global headquarters. Marcellus will always be the headline, and then Manrope will be the copy. These work great in a digital environment again. And what was most important for us is they are available to anyone everywhere. So that was a really important step. And then our colors. As I mentioned, it was really important for us to keep the Cabernet. We heard that loud and clear through the surveys. So our first palette is our traditional color palette, where Cabernet is the primary. But then what we did is we put together a palette of accent colors. So as you start putting your marketing together, you can look at the palettes and go, oh gosh, you know what? I think I'm going to use Dove in this piece. And perfect example is look at this marketing piece. It's just beautiful. And just having that one line of an accent color really elevates the presentation. And you can see how we've also got the beautiful quality seal in the right-hand side of the piece. Our second palette is modern, black being the primary. And again, just bringing that in and having that splash of Cabernet just elevates it just a little bit more. And then the quality seal on the right-hand side and the company logo on the left-hand side. Next, we introduce a vibrant theme, and you may think to yourself, oh, I never would have put those colors together. But when we looked at this in a digital environment, again, having the Cabernet as the prominent color, but putting those other colors in there just really elevated the presentation to the consumer through a digital channel. And the fourth palette that we put together was the calm palette. So bringing in a really pretty, nice fern and also sky. And again, you may think, I would never think of putting those together, but when you see it on this beautiful marketing piece, they just complement each other so well. And again, just elevates the presentation by having those additional accent colors in everything that you do. So that is our logo and fonts and the color palettes that we have created for you. Now, some other additional pieces that you're going to see roll out. We have actually refreshed the designs of our yard signs and our business cards. Of course, as a network, we're really focused on being that forever brand. And that also speaks to being thoughtful to our environment and the planet. So what we're going to ask is that you only refresh these items when you need to. So business cards, once you need to order new ones, then go ahead and order the new refreshed designs. And then for the yard signs, once you need to replace due to natural wear and tear of your existing signs, the new ones will be available for you to purchase. So here again, I'm just going to put this side by side for you. The current logo, the refresh logo, again, you've got that thread where it's the same brand, which was really, really important to us for the equity that we've built. And then also the same for the quality seal, the current quality seal and the refresh quality seal that's a little more contemporary and bolder in its presentation. So on that note, I just want to say thank you very much. We're so excited about this refresh. You can see the logo again right there in the top left-hand corner. And we're just very excited to launch this refresh. And I look forward to seeing everyone in Las Vegas at our annual convention. Thank you.